We talk about pollution a lot in Bangladesh. Air pollution, sound pollution, water pollution, industrial pollution. But there's one type we hardly talk about, and it's ruining your life every single day in every single city. And that is, you know what? It's easier if I show you. In my last video, I explained that we see, on average, over 4,000 signboard ads and physical ads per day. Today, let's talk about where and how we see them. Our cities are littered with examples with what you just saw. Banners, posters, flyers, paintings, billboards, hangers, graffiti, you name it. And it's on walls, pillars, streets, wires, billboards, trees, to even my personal favorite, people throwing flyers at you inside buses which promote sex supplements. Jono Komota ads. If you know, you know. And there seems to be no regulated or designated place for advertisements. Anyone can put it anywhere. If they have the right resources, any building owner or vehicle owner can put on a space for a billboard at any location, while others are going crazy to avoid it. Funny thing is, it's impossible to know how effective these ads actually are. So there's very little targeting and the ability to track these advertisements which are placed by the companies themselves. Ask any marketer how they calculate how many people viewed billboards or activation signage. Even the best of them will tell you it's all based on averages and assumptions. So let's talk about another example which is far worse. According to Environment and Social Development Organization, or ESDO, approximately 27 tons of plastic-wrapped posters, banners, cards, and leaflets or paper were used in the 12th national elections across the country. Let me put that into perspective. It takes 17 full-grown trees to create 1 ton of paper. So that's about 450,000 trees. You can build a World Cup football stadium fully made out of paper with that amount. Imagine that. It has gotten so bad now that the city's complete beauty is lost. So it made me question, are there no rules or regulations to control this? It's about to get a bit geeky now as I explain, so bear with me. Good news is, there is. We have 2 particular policies in Bangladesh called the Indecent Advertisements Prohibition Act of 1963 and the Undesirable Advertisements Control Act 1952. Bad news is, none of them directly address any of the issues we are mentioning whatsoever related to advertisement pollution. Probably because both are over 60 years old. Bangladesh itself is 53 years old today. It's older than the country itself. And they talk about prohibiting the use of advertisements which are indecent by nature and promotes crime, like obviously. But notice how vague and subjective it is. The only policy I found which prohibits the use of advertisements in such a way is not related to advertising at all. It's called the Bangladesh Environment Conservation Act of 1995. A few sections: Section 3, Declaration of Environmental Pollution; Section 6, Environment Conservation Rules; Section 7, Environmental Quality Standards; Section 12, Prohibition on Polluting Activities; Section 18, Powers to take action in case of environmental harm, all refer to visual pollution, and how it could be restricted and regulated better. But that's it. None of the other policies which are being shown here talk any more about this particular subject. Although today, there are certain regulations from City Corporation, Rajuk, VAT Commission authorities, and other public organizations who question the visibility of problematic advertisements. They go door to door to question ads which break size rules and other rules. But this is done more as a sudden penalty rather than a regulated process. So the question is, what can be done? To be honest, I have no idea. But I can give you examples of what other nations did about this, and they did it recently. In 2006, Sao Paulo became the first major city to ban outdoor advertising under the Clean City Law. Over 15,000 billboards were removed in a year. In 2011, Paris implemented rules to reduce street advertising by 30%, banning ads within 50 meters of school areas. In 2015, they even banned billboards at entrances of small towns. Tokyo has designated areas for large advertisements while strictly regulating their placement in residential zones. Even India imposed a one-year ban on all forms of advertisements in public places in Bangalore in 2018. This included hoardings, banners, buntings, posters, and even wall paintings. So yes, we do need a refreshment of our advertising policies in the country. But I'm not really making this video to advocate for policy change or to make our cities look more prettier. My point is, if all it takes to run a national campaign full of plastic and paper and pollutive materials is money, then we really do have a problem. Because many people have money, but very few organizations are promoting the right things. What you and I see every single day in this ad-polluted, yelling, screaming, attention-seeking world is in fact destroying the ability of good news, products and services we should be seeing most. So yes, maybe you can close your eyes to the digital ads and the digital pollution on screen. But if you try to close your eyes in the streets of Dhaka, thank you for watching so far. My name is Rad and I'm a communication specialist based in Bangladesh. Do remember to follow, like and subscribe. Or if you don't want to, at least comment.